as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day.
Salam. Chetori. No, we're not in Iran. We're in the Farmacy. Why? Because the lovely half-Iranian Roya wants to make sure that our Iranians have somewhere to go and have traditional food to make them feel as home as us Brits do with our eggs and bacon and fish and chips. Roya, what a great move to include your heritage and to cater to our Irani community.
Yes, yes, we're in Marbella, which is international, and we've got loads of Iranians here. Marjan, our chef, she came here a couple months ago and she didn't know anybody, found us through the Farmacy and our posts that we do on our Sunday brunches, which you joined us, our Iranian Sunday brunch. And we've continued it on, and it's great. Every week we meet new Iranians that find us, and the word of mouth gets around. And we love having English people come and visit us, and Spanish, and everybody gets to try a different cuisine because there are no Iranian restaurants in town.
Well, you've really made a big hit with this first Iranian cuisine in Marbella, and I did come on Sunday with a Belgian friend, the lovely Vanessa Van Camp, who not only has her real estate company, but she's the president of the Belgium Business and Community Club. And it was lovely because we were like flies on the wall, us foreigners, in this completely full restaurant full of Iranians, and the food was exquisite. Not all vegan, there was meat and chicken. It was a wonderful array like you've got on the table here. Marjan, if you want to start serving everyone for them to have a little try.
And traditional rice, it's our typical basmati rice, but we make the top crispy, and it's called tadik. And normally in a traditional Iranian home, everybody fights over the crispy bit of the rice, and everybody wants that.
In the paella.
Yeah, exactly. This is our sakrat, and we love it. And so Marjan is serving now a dish which is eggplant stew, and it's khoresht bademjun, it's called. This is one of our favorite dishes for Iranians. It's served over rice, and it's our type of curry. Next to it, we've got, which you can dig in and try. This is called mastokhiyar, which is a yogurt mixed with garlic or some kind of chives and cucumbers, mint, and rose petals. Over here we've got a salad called a Shirazi salad. It comes from Shiraz, and it's chopped up tomatoes, onions, and cucumbers, again mixed with mint.
Oh, nice and fresh and healthy.
Yeah, very healthy. And these are very good vegan, vegetarian options. Next to us here we have this amazing dish. It's called adas polo, and we've mixed it with berries and dates and raisins and some fried potatoes, which is a vegetarian or vegan hit as well. And we've got something which is a very traditional dish there called gourmet sabzi, which is based on greens, and that does contain meat in it, but you can go around and it's a topping for your rice again. And then our pied de resistance, which most Iranians love, we serve kebab, and today we've got a kebab on this side, which is all the way to the end, and you can try that with your rice as well. We do catering as well and food to go, so these are basically going to go on our website. Whichever you want catered or delivered for your party, we can do, and there's much more than this. This is just a basic variety.
Well, everyone from our show today has very willingly decided to stay because everybody wants to try the Iranian cuisine. Everyone has been delighted with the Farmacy. It's one of the best kept secrets in our Golden Mile, as is our jewel of the mile, Roya, who works so hard to make people feel welcome. You seem to be, it's amazing how people who come to Marbella and don't know anyone, how they seem to, everyone seems to hone in here. They feel the vibe.
Well, that's what I really wanted to do, is make it a place where everybody feels at home. And me being Iranian, one of the reasons that I even call this place was the Farmacy is because, as Marjan knows, our wonderful chef who's been doing all this great cooking, in Iran we have a lot of traditional food, and reasons why we eat things are for health benefit. Like, we've been taking chia seeds in water for hundreds of years. Chia seeds aren't anything new to Iranian health food. And certain foods are cold, certain foods are warm, and it's how they digest in your system. We've been doing something very similar to letting food be your medicine in Iran for years. It's just handed down from tradition to tradition. So for me, the whole idea of bringing Iranian food to Farmacy, I've always had the Iranian teas. We have different teas here that we use that are medicinal as well, that come from Iran. Our food, everything's very healthy and fresh, as you said.
And it's really nice to see, because when we hear about Iran, it's normally only on the news and never in a good context. To actually meet people that are as exactly like we are. They speak a different language, come from a different part of the world, and eat different foods, but there's so much we can learn from each other, and I'm just so proud of you and so happy for you to do something so needed.
We're actually opening up a pharmacy in Tehran, so this same concept is going to be open in 2 weeks. I'm going to Tehran, and we're opening up this same concept in Tehran.
We're going to have to take the Marbella Now cameras to Tehran. What can I say? Who's in? Who's coming to Tehran? Yay. Well, we can't wait. Everyone is just dying to dig in. So, Roya, everyone go for it. You don't have to be quiet anymore. Get in, try it, and let's see if we can get a little bit of feedback. Bon appetit. How do you say bon appetit in Iranian?
Sanam, Nusha Janet.
Nusha Janet. Nusha Janet. And from the pharmacy, Hodafiz, which is like, bye, see you soon. Bon appetit, everyone. Yummy, yummy. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm here in Marbella, but it says here I'm in La Canada.
If you haven't mastered the lingo, don't worry. Linear Director has a free GPS geolocator service that will come and find you.
Hello Marbella, it's Amanda here again from Silken Thin for Marbella Now and Nicole King to help Marbella with their problems. Now today I'm not actually going to talk about a specific problem. I'm going to very briefly go into the feelings of conflict that arise in us when we have negativity and bad thoughts, darkness in our lives that we need to know how to cope with. Now, it's great when we all feel confident, and most of the time, most of us do, I think. But all of us at some time or another feel negative and need to work on that. Now, this can be for many, many reasons. It can be through loss of some sort, a relationship, breaking down, bereavement, lots and lots of reasons. And in those cases, we need to work through the negativity to get to a positive point in our lives and deal with those issues. But sometimes you can just feel negative for no reason. You can wake up and have a bad day. You can wake up and just not feel right. Things don't go quite as you want in your life, and it's very, very easy to start feeling down. And then once you do, it's a vicious circle, because the more down you feel, the less you do for yourself, and it goes round and round and round and down. But there are many tricks, actually, that we can use to get ourselves out of that circle and to make ourselves feel more positive. And one of the biggest things is getting involved in other people's lives and in the life of the community around you, which, as Nicole is always stressing on this program, is very, very important. We are a community, and we should behave like it, and we should make contact with each other and get closer to each other. And sometimes just being with other people in a different environment, just giving something to the world around you really, really helps. Now, we're filming here in the lovely Farmacy in Marbella on the Golden Mile, and they have a lovely pick your own quote for the day box. And I couldn't resist it, I picked two. And I'm going to read them out to you because I think they are about being positive rather than negative. And the first one is by Eleanor Roosevelt, and she says, remember, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And I think that's a very good thing to remember. No matter how much people come down on you, if you have enough self-belief and enough confidence, then you can work through that. You can get over that and say, no, I know what I'm worth, I know who I am, and I know my value in the world and to myself and to others. So that's one I quite liked. Another one is slightly longer, and it says, remember the past, but don't live in it. Plan for the future, but without investing your whole self in it. Keep all of your love for the present, because that's where life is. Now, that's a very, very interesting point, because we do need to live in the present day, and even if it is a negative day. And on another episode, I will show you some tricks to help deal with when you feel negative like that. But remember, be part of your community, talk to people, feel your negativity if you need to and work through it. But remember, the sun always rises and the world is a wonderful place and we live in a wonderful community. So that's just my brief message for today, and I'd like to thank Nicole and Marbella Now for giving me the opportunity to talk to you about something that's really so basic to how we live our lives. So thank you very much, and it's goodbye from me, Amanda from Silken, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye, Marbella.
Free taxi 4 times a month and 25% discount on your car insurance if you're the zero hero. Wearing a seatbelt is fundamental. Even braking suddenly at 7 kilometers an hour, your body will be thrust forward with the equivalent weight of 3 to 5 tons. That's like throwing yourself off headfirst of a 3-story building. We wouldn't want to do that. We certainly wouldn't do that out of choice. Now, when you're pregnant, a lot of people choose not to wear the seatbelt because it's true that the lower belt can actually hurt your uterus or even damage the fetus. However, there is an adapter now available that is a cushion that goes on your car seat, and when you get in the car, what you do is you put your seatbelt on as you would normally. So you put your seatbelt on, and now you're sitting on your special seatbelt adapter, and then you take the part that's between the legs, which is the optimum position to put the belt, so it's below your uterus, it's below the baby, and if any pressure is exerted in case of sudden braking, it will not hurt you or the baby. But it is fundamental that you wear a seatbelt, because if you don't, you're risking your lives, your baby's life, and that of anyone else who is with you in the car or around you if you go through that windscreen. It's fundamental. Seatbelt first, but when you wear it correctly. And in pregnancy, it's very important to position that belt below the bump so you're all safe.
The one on the left is the monkey who gets cucumber. The one on the right is the one who gets grapes. The one who gets cucumber, note that the first piece of cucumber is perfectly fine. The first piece she eats. Then she sees the other one getting grape, and you will see what happens. So she gives a rock to us, that's the task. And we give her a piece of cucumber, and she eats it. The other one needs to give a rock to us. And that's what she does. And she gets a grape. And she eats it. The other one sees that. She gives a rock to us now, gets again cucumber. She tests the rock now against the wall. She needs to give it to us. And she gets cucumber again. So this is basically the Wall Street protest that you see here.
Si no ubicas donde se encuentra The Farmacy, está aquí en el Centro Comercial El Capricho, aquí en la entrada de Marbella. Todos somos bienvenidos, no importa la nacionalidad, así que ven, pasar, échale un vistazo a ver si os gusta. Just saying that everyone should come by and check out the Farmacy. It's here in the shopping centre El Capricho, opposite the Senator Spa Hotel by the Copper Tower, the Piruli as they call it here in Marbella. Well, it's been a fabulous week with you all. I hope you enjoyed the programme, meeting our guests and finding out what's going on locally. Take care of yourselves, please. Be nice to each other, and we'll be back again next week. Bye for now.
And it's time.